Konnichiwa! Herzlich willkommen zu Part Niju Go von Let's Play Tales of Arise. Wir wollen heute mit den Nebenquest-Wahnsinn anfangen, der gegen Ende von jedem Tales-Game vorkommt.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little...
Yes.
Ich erinnere mich daran, dass die beiden Dinge die jüngste Generation sei, oder? Das heißt, zwischen uns liegen 100 Jahre. Was mich zu so etwas wie ein Vorfahren von euch macht. Als solche biete ich euch die Gelegenheit, mit der gebührenden Respekt zu erweisen. Kann es sein, dass ich etwas genauso nehme, aber ist der Respekt in dem Fall wirklich angebracht? Sogar kann ich das nicht sagen, aber es scheint, als bräuchte er bei irgendetwas Hilfe. Hör mal einfach zu, was ich jetzt zu sagen habe, also... Moment, sprich nicht weiter. Ich wusste, dass das passieren würde. Du versuchst immer solche Fragen zuvorzukommen. Ich bin überrascht, dass du Einspruch erhebst. Ich dachte, du weißt, dass man sich auf der Suche nach Wissen manchmal die Hände schmutzig machen muss. Genau deshalb kann ich nicht einfach dastehen und dich machen lassen. Wir können eine wertvolle Gelegenheit durch die Lappen gehen. Das machen wir als fair, oder? Wir beide teilen uns die unsere Wünsche mit. Na gut, ich habe nichts dagegen. Ich kriege Kopfschmerzen, bei versuchen, den Beinen zu folgen. So müsste mich stark sein, wenn selbst du das zugibst. Ich weiß nicht, was ihr zwei von euch uns wollt, aber erwartet nicht, dass wir das mitmachen. Was ist mit euch los? Lasst uns und ältere Menschen nur nicht einfach links liegen. Hätte ich gedacht, dass der Generationsunterschied zu groß wird, dass junge Leute ihre guten Manieren vergessen. Wie schade. Schon gut, wir hören zu, aber eine Sache nach der anderen. Wir sind viel beschäftigt und müssen uns um einiges kümmern. In Ordnung, da warte ich, sprich du als erstes. Ich leite nun, wie ich gerade sagen wollte, ich möchte, dass ihr in das Oberfläche geht und ein bestimmtes experimentelles Testobjekt aufspürt. Es handelt sich um ein fehlgeschlagenes Exemplar, das ich habe es von der Person ausgestoßen und dachte, es überlebt nicht, aber es hat es wohl. Du hast ihn in die Welt geworfen, wie grausam. Und du möchtest das jetzt erledigen? Das ist Teilaufgabe, aber doch wisst ihr, dass es mir Gewebe von den Zeugel bringt. Ich hätte nie gedacht, dass er gesund und munter auf Rede ankommen würde. Er verdient weiter wissenschaftlich untersucht zu werden. Warum gehst du nicht selbst untersuchen? Du hast doch die Kreatur doch herzlos erforschen. Wichtige Festuntersuchungen sind nicht bei dem Fachgebiet. Ihr seid, was solche anstrengende Arbeit, weitaus besser gerüstet, als ich je sein werde. Ich dachte, ich hätte mich adäquat vorgestellt, aber anscheinend nicht. Klingt für mich eher nach Faulheit. Wir kümmern uns darum irgendwann. Schön zu sehen, dass beim Vorhersagen bei euch nicht unbedingt waren. In dem Fall macht euch eine Arbeit. Ich kam mit meiner Forschung nicht weiter, also je früher mir das gebe, desto besser. Sollte wie bei einem treffenden Zeugel handelt es sich um einen sechsarmigen Riesen. Extrem artig, also Vorsicht. Gewebeprobe von einem sechsarmigen Riesen. Juhu.
Dohalim, the line of researchers is getting longer.
Perhaps I should have put more thought into this before accepting.
Dann erst mit der Hulserbeck. Weil hier müssen wir mit dem Nave sprechen.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Dazu erinnere ich mich, ich lese immer das Glossar vor. Leneges, Wahrheit. Weniger eine Stadt als eine mechanische Festung, vor allem das Urviertel seiner eigenen Bürger in Stücke riss. Tatsächlich dient es jeder Hierher als riesige Zwischenstation, um Danas das Energie nach Rena zu übertragen. Derek Fesshole. Basis der Linkbell, die von der Entität namens Hefrek 35 verwaltet werden. Seit sie nach einem Unfall nicht mehr unter Kontrolle Rena steht, beobachtet die Herr Linkbell das Schicksal der Welt von ihrem neutralen Standpunkt heraus. Gegam Halgari. Aus dem Riesenbauwerk, das aus neutralischer Strahlenergie aus einem ausgefüllten Ozean aufsaugt. Eine Reise in die gehende Schlund würde mutige Entdecker direkt ins Herz des Renas führen. Die Rote Frau, in Wahrheit, geheimnisvolle Frauen, die Rene Verborgene dienen. Tatsächlich handelt es sich um die Hellinkbill, sie tarnen sich umeinander zu gleichen, wer selbst die Renea nicht ihre wahre Gestalt kannten. Herr Langquell. Renas ursprüngliche Bewohner, sie schufen die Renea, Leniges und Zeugel. Als Willen des großen Astralgeistes. Herr Langquell bedeutet in ihrer Muttersprache Bürger Renas. Helgan, das Wort für Rena, in ihrer Sprache der Langquell, der wahre Renea. Oh, wir haben alle sonstige erfahren. Oh, da. Großer Astralgeist. Wenn sich genug Astralenergie versammelt, wandelt sie sich von einem bloßen Quell der Macht und entwickelt ein Bewusstsein, als Wesen von weltlich hinausmaßen, kann der große Geist das Verhalten anderer steuern, ohne dass sie das auch nur bemerken würden. Geistbeschwörungszeremonie. Teil des großen Plans, Danas Strategie über Leniges zu übertragen. Herrscher und Jungfrau nötig, um die stabile Energie zu kontrollieren. Dornen, Wahrheit. Fragment des renäischen großen Geistes. Man nimmt an, dass sie seit der gescheiterten Geistbeschwörungszeremonie in der Jungfrau ruhen. Herrscher, Wahrheit. 2. Eine entscheidende Rolle in der Geistbeschwörungszeremonie, bei der Nähe Strategie nach Rene übertragen wird. Ob schon notwendig ist, die Position nur eines kleinen Rädchen im Betrieb, ob der Name der Täuschung oder als übler Scherz gewählt wurde, ist unklar. Rena, Wahrheit. Danas angrenzender Zwillingsplanet ist in Wahrheit eine tote Version der früheren selbst. Hier lebt es das Volk der Helangquelle. Von 74 Orten haben wir gefunden. 16 von 18 Personen. 43 mit 43 Sonstiges. Sehr schön. Damals zu Nave.
Hey, Alvin, what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
Huh?
Hallo, Sir, was kann ich für euch tun? Ach, schade. Gefallen mir, gefallen mir, jetzt weiß ich's wieder. Ihr kennt doch das Igor Lutland, oder? Lebt ein Zeuge. Ich würde wenn ihr den erledigen könntet. Fürs erste wäre geschafft, die Schach zu halten und die Straße zu sperren, aber wer weiß, wann er sich befreit und wie er Probleme hat. Geht los, bis heute zu uns Nieder zu kommt. Mehr oder weniger, ich will dich nicht nur bitten, Alpen. Lass uns darum kümmern. Ich? Wirklich? Hast du ein Problem damit? Nein, das nicht, aber...
Alright.
Gut, dann macht die so schnell wie möglich die Arbeit. Wie du bei der einweisen musst, um zu legen, ist das kein Problem. Alles von mir. Enttäuscht mich nicht, hörst du? Was bist du bloß? Es fängt Rena an, sich so komisch benehmen und jetzt auch noch Nave. Es liegt an mir, weil ich für die Tod meines Vaters verantwortlich bin. Lo. Nein, schon gut, dass ich zumindest nichts tun kann, nach allem, was ich meine, wie durchgemacht haben. Niemand gesagt, dass wir dir helfen dürfen. Wir kommen mit. Interesting. Dann gehen wir mal ins Igalötland und erledigen den Zeuge. Hoffentlich.
Off we go.
Ach so. Ich dachte, ich wäre schon an der richtigen Stelle, aber nein, ich bin an der falschen Stelle. Mauer.
Is this the barrier that's keeping the Zoogle in that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter?
Lesen wir sich auf dem Fahrzeug. Der Zug ist weiter vorne. Sei voll bedienen.
Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law. What's that huge Zoogle over there?
This one will be difficult.
Okay.
Predict. Another incantation ruin.
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Down on the ground.
All finish you here.
Go for the weak point!
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest.
Fuck.
Shattering.
I'll bring you back!
Der ist 53.
Imbue this vanquished soul with life.
Just getting started. Resuscitation.
This death shall not be for thou art too sorry to trouble you.
Lunar corruption!
Now you see what I can do.
Fuck, der Herr ja sauer, weil ich hab also damit früh benutzt.
In a vine.
Eat dirt! An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complete idea.
Nope, that is silly. I'll smash you! Elusive deity! Prepare to be sealed!
I'm not done!
In a vine?
It's over!
Just
You're mine!
Lancer!
Double demon fang!
eat this!
Okay.
Don't leave me!
On your knees. I'm on it!
I'll bring you back from death!
Force of regeneration!
Regeneration!
Not my finest.
Not done yet!
Für diesen Verein doch zu schwach.
Everlasting
Hurricane thrust!
Eagle ray!
Tear! Hurricane thrust! Tear!
Yep, eindeutig zu schwach. Okay. Ja, das war jetzt nicht gerade erfolgreich. Dann gehen wir mal zur Kochzeit.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Sag's Leo Tempel. Lord Dorli, danke, dass ihr gekommen seid. Dorli, bist du hier großartig willkommen. Gleich zur Sache. Alle warten darauf, dass ihr sprecht. Oh, welche große Geschäfte sich hier versammelt. Ein Grund mehr, dass ich mich in die Zeug lege. Danke, dass ihr alle gekommen seid. Ich möchte euch auf die übliche Formalität verzichten und aus diesen Glückstage um eure Segen bitten. Ich bitte Sir Notio, zu seiner künftigen Frau Kagari zum ersten Mal begegnet als... Das wird eine Weile dauern. Nun denn, ein Trinkspruch auf ihr ewig Glück, das liebende Paar, sowie auf den Frieden und Wohlstand zwischen Dana und Rena.
Cheers.
Allemal Applaus. Gut, Zeit für die Braunschrift zu werfen. Weißt schon, ich habe gehört, dass wenn man in der Hochzeit keinen Strauß fängt, bleibt man für immer allein.
What?
Echt jetzt? Ja. Oh.
Nice try, you.
Netter Versuch, es war.
Better luck next time.
Glück beim nächsten Mal.
Never. Why?
Wait. Something's wrong.
I couldn't catch it. I'll always be alone. How could I?
Oh no. This is just like what happened before. Alphen!
I'm alone. I'm all alone.
What can I do to get her to snap out of it? There aren't any thorns this time. Oh, I've got it!
Alvin?
Shion, you're not alone. You've got all of us. And it wasn't just one bouquet either. There's also this one from me. So please, don't give up. We'll fight this together. Shion!
You dummy! That's not what I was upset about. How many times do I need to tell you not to blindly run into things? That said, it does make me feel better. Even if your bouquet is just a weapon named after one.
I'm just glad I could help. And I made another one to go with it, so it wouldn't be lonely either.
You never cease to amaze me, Alphen. Seriously.
Caritas Bouquet. Eine Waffe, die ein Blumenstoff ähnelt. Trotz ihres romantischen Namens ist eine Waffe und sollte auch so behandelt werden. Hochzeitstortensteiner. Als Harmonisch werden mit großen Torten zerteilt werden. Nur tatsächlich lebend aus der Schlacht zurückkehren darf es verwenden. Transzendente Verkuppler. Die Hochzeit zwischen einem Danäer und einer Renäerin lässt Dolems Hoffnung auf eine Gemeinzukunft in beiden Welten steigen. Oh. Sashimi, Silbersperrfisch. Ein erfüllter Traum, gemischte Gefühle unzähmbarer Zorn. Okay. Alle Lichter besiegt. Mystikwappen, ultimative Zutat.
Feeling better now, Shion? I'm sorry I lost my cool like that.
Don't worry. It's not like I have any room for criticism.
Being a grown-up isn't easy, is it?
Wir reisen jetzt erstmal nach Love Tumor.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all...
So.
grown now.
Reichvereiner. Sode Lam Regis. Heilige Schneide. Ring der Verwüstung. Himmlischer Blick. Venetische Historia. Okay. Wir brauchen ominöse Augapfel. War das Buch bei mir für eine Quest? Mal kurz schauen, wo es Ding denn gibt. Story Workthrough. Nostrovje! Ah, Sidequests, ja. Ulzebek, Moskul, Treasury, Messiah, Sloden, Bigger Side of Frozen Valley, Overseer Hill, Rasadia Highway, Party Ranch Wiskind, Autelia Plevels, Bibliophy. The rarest book, Heavenly Gaze, Omnious Eye, Ball. Drop by Enemies, Astral, Sloth und Mash Boomy. The Otherworld. Und Astralslav Parallel Helgarei. Okay. Dafür müsst ihr also nach dafür müssen wir also nach Rena.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Ich will wissen. Schon nett aus. Warte. Der ist sogar besser. Die ist auch besser. Okay, das hätte ich nicht erwartet.
Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look. You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure. You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Take a closer look, Shion. It's a mirror.
What are you talking about?
This outfit. It's already got blue accents on it.
So I see.
Schlemmerfreuden.
I love how much amazing food we get to eat even when we're out on the road.
Me too. Especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave. This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up. Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry nearly as much when I've got a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Come on, what's the big deal?
Back in the day, I couldn't think about leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on a silver platter.
Sometimes it was gold.
You didn't shy away from that at all.
Although, there was one experience that does come to mind.
Oh?
When I first learned that the food I ate originally came from animals and fish, I was rather taken aback.
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even thinking about it?
That's a silver-spooned elite for you.
Gewissenhafte Geschmacksprobe.
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Doch.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious actually.
Oh ja.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Nothing?
Nothing.
Der verletzte Unsterbliche.
Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. I was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. I
Oh.
can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy. But I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
Dann kochen wir mal. Können wir schon Sashimi machen? Nein, anscheinend nicht. Schade. Dann machen wir Erdbeerkuchen.
Good food is the best kind of magic.
Und wir reden mal mit Doalim.
Darling, care if I hang out for a while?
Would you perchance be interested in going on a walk together?
Why? You're not on guard duty for another few hours.
Which is why I want to walk. To hear the music in these parts.
Music? Where are you going to find musicians all the way out here?
There's more to music than what people play. It's in the grass, fluttering in the wind, the leaves in the trees, and the songs of birds and insects. Once you open your ears, you'll find that music is truly everywhere in this world.
What sounds like music depends on who's listening, huh? It's an interesting idea, but I think it might be a little too difficult for me. Speaking of music, whatever happened to your instruments? You used to be a musician, didn't you?
Those are well out of my reach at this point. That aside, I don't feel that I yet have the right to play any of them again. You could say that it is in part my way of atoning for that which I have failed to do over the years.
Meaning that you haven't completely given up on making things right.
Do you think me a fool stuck in the past?
Not at all. In fact, far from it. You sound like you're still holding out hope for a brighter future. Picture yourself being able to play your music again. Doesn't that motivate you to keep going even when things get tough?
Aw.
I see what you mean. I didn't realize that drive still lingered within me. The darkness in one's heart is sure to manifest in their music. However, I promise you that one day, when that darkness has finally lifted, I shall let you hear me perform.
Well, now that you've said it, you're gonna have to follow through. I look forward to hearing you play.
Du hast eine tiefe Verbindung zu Doalim.
We'd best get ready for tomorrow.
Schau, ich mache jetzt mal Verbindung zu Doalim.
Shall we get moving?
Ach ja, wir haben noch was in Eulenwald abzugeben. Yep. Tunica Rene. Okay, da fehlt doch die Eule. Ja, weil vor allem brauche ich hier noch eine Nebenquest. Was für eine Nebenquest hatte ich hier? Schloss Klanimet? Ah ja, ich muss mal mit dem Händler sprechen. Da war Ebene 3, glaube ich. Oh, der Gourmet.
Hey.
Nein.
Right.
Sure.
I don't believe.
Ah! Okay. Great. Good. Nice. Ah!
Ich bin kein fertig, um zu sprechen. Pardon.
But this is...
Yeah.
Oh.
Amazing. Nice work. Very nice. Thanks. Yes.
Ganymedes Donut-Rezept. Okay. Entdecke alle Eulen. Okay, gut. Haben wir schon. Also, dann mal ab zu Dr. Cole und wir bringen ihm die Donuts.
We've reached our destination.
Alter, du bist zurück. Ja, ich habe was zu essen gehabt. Bedien dich. Ist das eine Art Süßigkeit? Naja, von mir aus gern. Wow, die schmecken super. Jedes Jahr, wo ist sie her? Ein Freund von uns hat die Kleine mit Zutaten zur Begehung zubereitet. Man kann nicht allein solche Sachen zubereiten? Aber der Händler ist Leute macht es sie. Ich denke, dass der Handel zwischen unseren Reichen dank der Donuts hier zunimmt. Ja, wir können den leckeren Donuts überall verkaufen. Wie toll, es ist cool zu wissen, dass wir solche Sachen zubereiten können. Ich sollte aufhören, immer so viel rum zu jammern. Mal sehen, wie wir hier in Karage doch alles zubereiten lässt. Ich kann mich für deinen Bruder verstehen, Fräulein. Ich bin gespannt, wie du das nächste zubereitest. Angestelltenuniform.
We avoided getting roasted in that ring. But what we could really use is something to cap this off.
Sure. Got any ideas on what would be good?
Mabo curry. Fried bread stuffed with curry.
You'd probably buy out the whole stock.
Yep. Schaut auch gut aus. Ah, René'sche Kleidung also. Schaut auch super aus bei ihr. Und ganz normale, stinknormale, langweilige René'sche Kleidung. Muss sagen, ich finde die René'sche Kleidung irgendwie langweilig. So. Ich weiß, was wir suchen können. Wir können mal wieder hier hoch. Und können die Nebenkassette versuchen.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
An opponent like this should be easy. Fluid escape! Can you take it? Double demon fang!
Elusive deity! Leave the agile ones to me.
So.
Try harder! My turn!
Can't get out of this!
Ready and raring! Double demon fang!
Do it!
Sehr schön, der erste wäre tot.
Impact claw!
Oh, beide sind tot.
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
Doppelklingen.
Courteous, aren't you?
This one's all mine! Eat dirt! Begin! You're mine!
You made me angry. That was a
It's
bad
like trying to
idea.
keep up with a wall.
Double demon fang! Come one, come all!
I'll take you all on.
Okay. Kisara ist jetzt ihr... Ich wollte auch schon wieder irgendwo Feldtest sagen. Ihr wichtige Art sein. Sehr schön.
Double demon fang!
Take this!
You're mine! Now I can let loose. I'm ready! In an instant! Impact claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Sehr schön.
Well, looky here.
We should be able to cook here.
Yep, sollten wir. Und wir sagen, werden wir auch. Aber bestimmt noch keine Ingame-Stunde vergangen ist.
That's a pretty tall tower we're looking at climbing. We better eat now, cause who knows when we'll get to next.
True.
But don't worry, if anything happens on the way up, I'll make sure you're taken care of.
Good to know.
Enthüllendes Kochen.
Hey, Alphen, why do you like spicy food so much anyway?
You know, I haven't thought about that before. Maybe because when I couldn't feel pain, it gave me that kick I was craving.
But now that you can feel pain again, wouldn't your tastes have changed?
Did you like spicy food when you were younger?
Not as much as I do now. At some point, it just became something almost like an addiction, I guess.
I can most certainly relate. Once you've had your fill of ordinary food, you cannot help but seek out more unusual fare.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Alphen's tastes. Although I won't deny that you definitely have a thing for exotic food. The stranger the better.
I just wish I could have gotten you into sweets like me, Alphen.
I like food that's dense and keeps you feeling full myself. It helps you last longer when you're on the move.
We all know you're a quantity over quality kind of.
What is that?
Nothing. I lost my train of thought.
You know, I've also noticed Shion's not really into the same kind of food most Renans are. Could be it's got something to do with the way she grew up.
That's so me. Even when I was little, I was all about food that gives me strength. All meat, all the time.
And I guess Kisara is so good at cooking fish because she can catch them herself.
I'm only good with fish because it used to be the easiest thing to get. When you work with something long enough, it comes naturally to you.
I like fish just fine, but what I really like about your cooking is how it tastes homemade. It reminds me of what my mom used to make.
Really? You know, I used to cook a lot of meals for younger kids, and they said the same thing.
When you get down to it, I guess the things a person cooks and the foods they like say a lot about the way they've lived.
Herztest für den Zusammenhalt.
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole
Nein,
thing while we were
Shion.
fighting.
What?
Oh,
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so freaking much!
What? How
da
could
musst du
that
erleben.
happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
Der Zankapfel.
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food.
Hand it over.
Stay away!
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back?
Dorlim. Einfach klasse.
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
Hey, you're pretty good at cooking, Dohalim.
That's for sure, and rather surprising. I never thought a Renin Lord would know how to fix anything on their own.
You flatter me. This dish is nothing special.
I don't know. I'd say this was pretty good.
Yeah, if we ever get back to Calaglia, I'd love the chance to share this with everybody.
All I did was simply cut some ingredients and let them simmer inside the pot. Most anyone could prepare this recipe.
That's simple, huh? Just throw them in and simmer?
You might be misleading him a bit, making it sound so easy.
I'm certainly not exaggerating it.
If all it takes is putting ingredients in water, I can handle that. I'll have to try it soon.
Huh? I think it might be better if you didn't, Alphen.
Why not?
And if he did, you'd be obligated to eat it.
Don't worry. I'll heal you afterwards.
I don't know whether to feel more sorry for Alphen when nobody believes in him, or myself knowing what's in store for me once I eat his concoction.
Yep, dachte ich mir.
Good night, everyone.
Dann schlafen wir mal wieder.
Hoodle and I couldn't eat another bite.
Keep feeding him like that. He'll be too heavy to fly soon.
Das daher kommt auf den Hutelkram. Berge aus Bauershügeln. Hat man das schon?
Everything okay there, big guy? You look kind of pissed.
I'll say. He looks like he wants to bite the head off something.
What's eating at you? Come on, Alphen. You're gonna bring us all down if you keep that ferocious scowl on.
Oh, sorry. Do I really look that ticked off?
Yeah, it kinda makes you hard to talk to. So, what's bothering you?
It's a pebble.
A pebble?
Snuck its way into the back of my boot. I can't seem to get rid of it.
Oh, I totally get you. Weird how much it can get on your nerves, huh?
Yeah, it's barely bigger than a grain of sand. So how come it feels like I'm walking around on hot nails?
You know, maybe this is a crazy solution, but you could just take your boot off and give it a shake.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, of course. You're right. Phew. It's like I've been given a new lease on life. Thanks for the tip, Shion.
Seemed kind of obvious, but you're welcome? That's the trouble with windy places. All that fine debris ends up getting into your hair and clothes.
Alphen, is it just me, or have you become extra sensitive ever since getting your sense of pain back?
Now that you mention it, the other night at camp, there was a fly buzzing around that annoyed him so much, he unsheathed the blazing sword.
So much for sensitive. That's just being a Mr. Cranky Pants.
Nothing new on that front, then.
What's the matter, Alphen? You look a little tense.
It's nothing, really.
He wants to get angry, but knows that doing so would only prove our point. Hence the building frustration showing plainly on his face.
Geil.
Would you stop analyzing things for 1 minute?
Point taken.
Geil. Dann versuchen wir es mal jetzt an den Boss hier oben. So, wir laufen langsam aber sicher den Berg nach oben. Okay. Level 17, Level 66.
What the hell is that?
Please tell me we don't have to fight that.
We'll worry about that later. There are things on the ground to deal with first. Double demon fang!
From calamity.
I'll take you all off!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Ignite!
I never miss.
Here I come! I'm not done!
Now see what I can do.
Hurricane Glacial Fear. Here's evil. Hurricane Strike. Freeze Lancer.
Burn! Okay, here I go. Double demon fang! I'm not done! Double demon
Okay. Die Kleinvieh ist schwächer als erwartet.
Things headed this way.
Even I can't stop that.
Everyone, look out.
Far enough.
Come on.
You have doomed.
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right. I'm calm.
Double demon fang! Great!
I'm ready.
My turn! Tear!
My pride was my downfall.
Take this!
Newcomers?
Let's welcome them.
Watch the ones up above, too!
Thank you for all your help.
Please, don't mention it.
I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Okay. Wer das Level 70 sicher angreift, ist schon hart.
Where are you going?
No further.
Outstanding
Stay away
form.
from my friends!
Flame of Fury.
You're mine!
Stop. Water,
Here I
hear
come.
my call. Hurricane. Glacial Fear.
Hurricane thrust! Straight up!
Ready to go.
Hurricane thrust!
Here, let me help.
Coming through!
So, da machen wir mal mystisches Artes.
Scarlet and
Benediction
mine.
light.
Heal! Tear!
Being interrupted.
In a bind?
Flaming meteor. I'll heal you
Hurricane
up.
thrust!
Can you take it?
It's the flame inside me! You're...
Scheiße.
This is my fault.
One for that.
Hurricane Strike. Hurricane Strike.
Shion ist auch tot.
I can feel the medicine
Not
working.
done yet!
Hurricane Strike. Lightning Strike.
Hurricane thrust!
Hurricane Strike. Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Another incantation ruined.
This one's got your name on it!
Okay.
A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Hurricane thrust!
This one's mine! Ready up! Right here, my That'll bring you down! Hurricane strike! By the power of Art expert coming through! Here, it did not like this!
Scheiße.
Out of the wood.
Lightning! Here, fire the lightning! Crimson and flame! Sharpness! I'll bring you back from bloody howling! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Get on in there with the others.
Resuscitation!
Sehr schön, endlich hat sie es geschafft.
All right, it's showtime. Illuminate the sky. Here, holy quiver.
Bloody howling.
Take this. I'm grateful. A wailing Genji of lightning.
Reflect on thy sins. They smite with hurricane blade.
Photon is in the sky. It's mine. Let's go.
Sehr schön.
In an instant! Impact cross! We work well together.
Like a finer time
Demon
waltz.
Fang!
A wailing
Burn it
Genji of
hell!
lightning.
Primed and ready!
Double Demon
By
Fang!
the power of flame! Divine without a
Down on the ground.
You're mine! I'm not done!
You require a hand.
It's over!
Scheiße. Das Laggen hilft nicht.
Here, let me help! Hey, drink
Down on the ground.
Illuminate the dark!
Here I come!
Come forth!
I'm not done!
Here!
A chain between
Take this!
Moon of
Soaring
corruption!
Double Demon Fang!
Back into the fray!
in here.
Do it!
Totally! In an instant!
So.
Now!
Here I go!
I'm not done! Start up!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Okay.
I'm gonna need more of that medicine.
They just keep coming.
This thing's putting us through our paces.
Radiant, holy land. Chain between heaven.
Okay.
Ready to go. A wailing Genji of lightning. Sleep now. I'll be saving Sidequests.
Okay, it's on! Double Demon
Illuminate the
Fang!
dark. Come forth,
Reflect
holy
on our
quiver.
sins.
I
They
never
smite with
miss.
blackened blade.
Holy land.
Take this!
One more time.
Hurricane
Radiant
thrust!
touch.
Here, let me
Double
help!
Demon Fang!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Okay, es läuft so. Der ist Level 68.
Not done yet!
Will this help?
Double Demon Fang!
Healing circle!
You!
Rotating fire driver.
Dance with the wind.
Eagle
I
ray.
won't give up! I won't!
Winds of heaven.
Penumbra.
Take this!
I'll face you.
Shion ist down.
What was I thinking?
Dance in the wind.
Dorlim ist down.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Demon Fang!
Winds of destruction.
Beide sind down.
My pride was my downfall.
Sealed.
Wobei, ich glaube, das schaffen wir nicht mehr.
View this vanquished soul with light.
Ich glaube, wir müssen aufgeben.
Raging
Double
storm.
Demon Fang!
Celestial rain. Ice prison. Razor cyclone. Tunnel.
It's in your hands now.
You'll pay for that!
Ja, wir müssen aufgeben.
No more Miss Ice Girl.
Double Demon Fang!
The best medicine is the toughest to
Here I
swallow
come!
too.
Try harder!
Illuminate the dark.
Can't end here!
Holy glimmer. Holy land. A chain between heaven and earth. Take care of Poodle.
Zurück zum Titelbildschirm. Yep, das haben wir vergeigt. Mal schauen, wo das safe war. Ah! Kurz bevor man hochgeht, okay. Dann laufen wir wieder ganz unten. Ich würde gerne springen. Als diese Metal Gear Solid Wendeltreppe runter zu laufen. Sehr schön. Warum du just bei den Gehen hier unten?
Great. Now I'm hurt and dirty.
Erstmal holen wir den Kristall hier und wir gehen die Seiten entlang und mal schauen, ob hier was ist. Okay, haben wir schon alles an die Seiten. Muss sagen, das ist lame.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Inside me, yours will be let free. Hurricane thrust! Eat dirt! Double damn it! Barrier!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! I can carve through armor! Regenerate!
Our arms are being interrupted.
Double demon fang!
How do you like being pounded into shape?
Eat dirt!
Here's a
You're
healing
mine! Double demon fang!
Here I go. One more. I'm all
Take this!
I'll take you all.
Okay.
Flare the Malisa.
by the power of flame.
You're mine! Double demon
In a
fang!
bind?
Strike!
Die Level 60 ist ja echt kein Problem bisher.
Double demon fang!
No dawn shall break this Earning your death, Gilbert. And tonight's meal is on you. Keep going.
Now what to make?
Eat dirt! This one's all mine!
Let me at him.
Okay.
Demon fang!
On guard.
Lunar blast.
Not today!
Rending you apart.
Double demon fang!
Here goes.
I'm ready! Double in an instant!
So.
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Here I go! Double demon fang! I can carve through armor! This one's all mine! No escape! Double demon fang! You picked the wrong fight! Double demon fang! I'm not done!
That'll bring you down.
Du bleibst unten.
Make it rain.
Let me help.
Gut, der nächste ist tot.
Radiant Genesis. I leave you all.
Here I come! Thanks. It's over. Vacuum blade. Hurricane blast. Stardust. Air pressure.
Ready!
Shion.
This one's got your name on it!
Sehr schön.
A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Not today. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Hear my call!
Double Demon Fast.
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning strike!
Double Demon Fast.
Can't get out of this.
No escape.
Astral energy!
Okay, den Booster, den,
By the power of
Double Demon Fast.
die Gruppe hätte ich nicht erwartet.
Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone.
Sehr schön.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Lord ausreichend FP gesammelt. Sehr schön. Dann würde ich sagen, zurück nach Nice. Nein. Bis Kind. Ah ja, es gibt so einen Übungsgelände auf den Steuerungspunkt. Habe ich vergessen. Dann direkt zum Übungsgelände, weil ich würde sagen, dann versuchen wir uns doch mal weiter in den...
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Obwohl vielleicht.
Hey!
Das, was ich will, kriegt man nicht. Okay. Nee, da gehen wir doch nicht hin.
Pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Ow!
Aber wir können doch mal zum Schmied gehen. Weil jetzt wieder ein bisschen Kohle haben. Ja, ich weiß, ich kann auch schnell reisen, aber hey. Wir tun so oft schnell reisen, da kann man auch ein bisschen laufen mal. Ab und an mal.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Wenn ich gnädig bin. Wobei, zuerst mal zu dir. Geistreif, Heilreif. Okay, wir können auch kein Mystiker herstellen. Dann werten wir den mal auf.
I'd like to check their wares if you don't mind.
Hey, Alvin, what do you think of that chick?
Göttlicher Zorn. Dachte, Theorie erst einmal gelesen. Gut, dann kriegst du eine bessere Waffe.
Over there.
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking.
So. Wir gehen wieder den besseren Wiederbelebungsring.
About her muscles, you dummy.
Und ich würde sagen, da wir überhaupt keine Nebenquests erledigen können, weil wir von allen zu Brei gehauen werden.
We finally made it.
Pläne für den Ruhestand.
I wonder what Helganquil's civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Ich würde sagen, daran geht's weiter, also... Okay, das können wir nicht nutzen. Das kann man auch nicht nutzen. Okay. Dann haben wir anscheinend nur eine Richtung, die wir gehen können.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
Dann gehen wir ein bisschen weiter.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
Der Rückmatch. Das Rückmatch.
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Where are you going?
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Shine! Radiant Light!
Can't move! Don't leave me!
They've got me surrounded. Imbue this vanquished soul from beyond. Imbue this vanquished soul with life.
This one's mine!
I owe you one.
I heal you all.
Double demon fang!
I'll take you all on.
Okay. Die sind hier mächtiger als auf Lenniges.
Here, let me help.
Ich wollte sagen Rena, aber wir sind ja auf Rena.
You.
This one's mine.
Shut him down. I'm ready. Totally. In an instant. Impact block. We work well together.
Like a finely timed
Demon
waltz.
fang. You picked the wrong fight.
No further!
Hurricane
Double
strike.
demon
Make
fang.
it rain.
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
My turn. Here I come.
Elusive
Aw,
deity!
Radiant Damage.
Pile driver!
Here.
Here, let me
This
help.
isn't looking good. Double
Make it
demon
rain.
fang. Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Sehr schön.
Here's a
Not
healing
a
arm.
chance. Hurricane thrust.
First aid.
Okay. Here I go.
Time to shine.
Hurricane thrust.
Penumbra!
Tear.
Make it rain.
Hurricane thrust.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Will this
Not a chance. Hurricane.
You're mine!
Wie viel kommt denn noch?
do it.
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Hurricane thrust.
Make it rain.
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Okay.
Alphen.
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
Das Erbe der Linkwell.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lennigus, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for?
Helgan.
We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along. Changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Weiter gen Zentrum.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries, at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
Die Lecks nerven heute.
A six-armed giant. Is this the Zoogle from the request?
It's not only alive, but completely uninjured.
We'll just have to see for ourselves if it's really as ferocious as they say.
Ich nehme an, dass er so ferocious ist, wie sie sagen, daher...
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
Freier Wille.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely, which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Da mal weiter runter. Oder hoch.
What the... they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Freeze Lancer! Hurricane Strike! These things really get on my nerves. I never miss.
Barrier! They got flyers!
I've got this. Let a monster handle it.
All yours!
Healing circle.
I owe you one.
Okay.
You do the same for me.
Level 52 sind die. Wir sind ein bisschen unterlevelt.
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
So.
I'm ready.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Not a chance.
This one's mine. That'll bring you down. This one's mine.
Double demon bang.
Here. Do it.
Chill.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Now, take this. Double demon bang.
Where are you going? Hurricane strike. Lightning. This one's
I'm ready.
Astral
Die
energy.
Biene ist tot.
More. Not more Zuckles.
Keep calm and take them down.
I'm ready. Chill.
This ends.
Level 38 bis Level 52 jetzt schon.
It's time to end this
I think we can get some reinforcements incoming. Not a problem.
Ignite. Double demon
This
bang.
one's mine. Hurricane strike. Lightning strike. Hurricane strike. If it's in this
Those are impressive
Are
skills.
they calling? They took a lifetime to master.
Then I'll have to keep
Do it.
training.
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
More? This one's all mine. All in order. Burn it.
Okay.
Not a chance.
the marksman handle this.
Hurricane strike. Hurricane Hurricane thrust!
Here, let me help. First aid. Round and pound.
Double demon fang!
Hurricane strike. Lunar Blade. Where are you going? This one's mine. Hear me.
I can carve through armor.
Burning
It's on.
lightning. Glacial spear. Here's evil.
You're mine!
Freeze laser.
You picked
In
the
a
wrong
bind.
fight! Double demon fang!
You've got pretty impressive aim there.
Thought of taking up the rifle yourself?
Nah, this is more my style.
Here! Hurricane
Wann endet dieser Kampf endlich?
Hurricane thrust! Hurricane thrust! Here I come!
Ich erwarte hier ein paar Level-Ups, Spiel.
Denied.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Burn in hell! Elusive deity! Double demon fang!
Aw, too shy of trouble. Make it rain. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! It's one more!
Hear my
You're
call.
mine!
This one's mine.
I'm not
I'm
done!
ready.
Hurricane
Anything in
I'm
armor
ready!
is all mine. Eagle ray.
Here!
I'm gone. Where are you going?
Noch mehr.
Inside me yearns to be let free! Double demon fang!
Radiant
A
here.
thrilling performance.
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Double demon fang!
Here goes. Lunar corruption. Do it.
Doubling! In an instant! Impact claw! Double demon fang!
Crumble. Negative J. Hurricane strike. Look sharp.
Eat
Let me
this!
help. First aid.
Double demon
I can
fang!
handle it. Do it.
Doubling! In
Sehr schön, der nächste ist tot.
claw! My turn!
Hear my call.
No escape! Tear! Hurricane thrust! Stardust! I'm not done!
Lightning strike.
Armor won't save
Do
me.
it. Shion. Astral energy. Full throttle. Go.
Sehr schön, endlich vorbei, der Kampf.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Überall 2 Level abbekommen. Okay.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogles somehow?
Whatever they are. They're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them.
Da mal weiter rein.
You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, then if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Double demon fang!
This one's mine.
Double demon fang!
Level 52 normale Feinde.
Stay on the ground.
Another incantation ruin.
Annihilation.
Pesky airborne
If it's in the
scoundrels.
sky, like a job for yours truly.
Resonate with the earth!
Is here. I never miss. This one's mine.
Ignite! I'm ready! Smoke! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Tear! Hurricane thrust!
Here's evil.
Tear! Hurricane resonate with the earth! Tear!
This one's
Hurricane
mine.
thrust! Hurricane thrust!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Sehr schön.
First force!
Radiant genesis. Hear
My
me.
turn!
Flame of
Here I
fury.
come!
Look sharp.
Vacuum
Do
blade!
it.
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
I'm ready!
Light burst force!
Radiant genesis.
I can feel my power growing!
Okay. Also ich würde sagen, ich gebe Kisara mal eine Pause und wir holen mal wieder Rinwelt rein. Wutwolf.
In a bind?
Take this! Double demon fang! You picked the wrong fight!
These ones can run
Double
quickly
demon
out
fang!
here.
Down on the ground! I'm ready! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a fine timed waltz.
Hurricane thrust! No escape! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Double demon fang!
In a bind?
Here I come!
Not much longer to go.
Come on! One final push!
Let's do this together, Alpha.
Double demon fang!
Get on in there with the others. Chromatos field.
I'll grind you into dust.
Okay.
All right, it's showtime. Illuminate the do it.
Doubling! In an instant! Impact block!
Resonate with the
Double demon fang!
Mega ray. Dance in the wind.
Take this! Burn!
The pain between heaven and earth.
No escape! Double demon
Do
fang! Doubling! In an instant!
Ist das letzte oder? Ja, das ist das letzte. Gut.
I must keep striving.
You can ease off yourself.
Pot calls the kettle black.
Good advice for all of us, to be honest.
Platinstück. Da gehen wir mal hier rein. Ah, na gut, wir probieren es mal.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Okay. In a bind?
Fall into
Double
my
demon fang!
flame of fury.
Pierce! Seismic rupture! Come and face me!
Precise is there.
Down on the ground! Double demon fang!
Grant me the strength to march on.
Lion! I owe you one!
Take
this.
Stockpile.
No escape!
Go, go.
I'm not
I
done!
never
calamity.
miss.
Strike! Double demon fang!
One more time.
The flame inside me! You picked the wrong fight!
Annihilation by the power of
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'm ready!
This one's
Sehr
got
schön.
your name on it.
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Can't get out of this.
Raging
Double
storm.
demon fang!
Flame of fury. Celestial.
At
Do
least
it.
it's Shion.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes.
Annihilation.
Penumbra.
Raging
Hitting pile driver.
So.
Double demon fang! Not today!
Shine. Radiant light.
Double demon fang!
Regenerate.
Now I
A
can let
wailing
loose!
banshee.
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain. Nor try to be more careful.
See what I can do! No escape!
Far enough. No further.
Lunar corruption.
Double
Gemini
demon fang!
Alpha. Not in your dreams.
It's on!
Annihilation. Mega ray.
Burn in hell!
Raging
Double
power.
demon fang!
A thrilling If it's in the sky, it's mine.
There!
Illuminate the dark. Magic hand. Holy land. Will this help?
There! Vacuum blade!
Now we're not
Healing circle.
Now I can let loose!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Vacuum blade! Coming through!
So. Dann killen wir das Viech mal hoffentlich.
Scarlet Inferno!
no further.
Here I come! Hurricane thrust! Double demon fang! You picked the wrong fight! Double demon fang!
Grind you into dust.
Vacuum blade! There!
Now you see what I can do. Another incantation ruin.
Swallow blade!
Far enough.
Vacuum blade!
Sleep now.
Cure! Thanks!
I'll be saving. Hold on to your arms.
Double demon
Here I
fang!
come.
Hit
In a
ground!
bind.
Double! In an instant!
Sehr schön.
Impact block!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
Okay, auf jeden Fall kann man hier gut leveln.
My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
So.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
Da ist eine Heuschrecke. Okay. Wir haben hier keinen Heilpunkt auf der Karte, also kein Lagerfeuer. Schade.
Brace yourself. This one's tough. Vacuum blade. Time to cross blade. Double demon blade.
This one's mine.
You're finished.
See what I can do.
Annihilation. Thanks,
You're mine.
Thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer than you let on.
I could do without this pain. This one's all mine. Not today.
Can't get out of this!
Vacuum blade.
Benediction light.
Hold on to your art.
Okay, wir haben schon wieder fast alles verbraucht von unserer HP-Leiste. Das geht schnell wie so ein Gegner.
Thanks, Kisara.
Coming through.
So,
Now. Scarlet Inferno. This one's all mine.
Now you see what I can do.
Burn
There
it
you
out.
go. Don't let up.
Double demon blade.
Dance in the wind.
In a bind?
Vacuum blade.
I never miss.
Benediction
Here I come. No escape. Double demon fang.
Here I call.
Double demon fang. Take this. Double demon fang.
Radiant light! Regenerate!
I have no limits.
First force.
Double demon fang. Kisara.
sehr schön.
Phoenix Cyclone.
Well, looky here.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrek 35 about it sometime.
Okay. Dann mal nochmal Orangengelee. Und wir greifen bei diesen Viechern an.
Got a really bad feeling about this.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Burn! That bumping is driving me mad. Vacuum blade. You got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
A whirlwind of fear. Here's evil. Wind ready.
Too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Double demon fang. We did it.
As impressive as always.
Coming through.
So.
Now.
Den erlegen wir mal. Hoffentlich. Oder nicht.
No further.
Ich bremse hier mal endlich.
Stay calm.
Soaring blast. Burn. Tornado drive.
Here's evil. This ends now.
Sehr schön.
There you go, Elfin.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm ready to fight.
One more. No escape. On your knees. You're mine.
Do it. Get lost. Demon's Descent.
Flashing Fang.
Der kommt auch selten.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
$23.000 Gold, sehr schön. Noch mehr Hellgang-Quill. Gut. Da haben wir Orangengelee, da haben wir bessere Ausrüstung. Falls wir schon welche haben.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Let me help. Where are you going?
Vacuum blade. I owe you one. The flame inside you.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Dance in the wind.
Double demon fang. Coming through.
So. Mal schauen, wie die ein mystisches Art schmeckt.
Scarlet Inferno.
Anscheinend sehr gut sogar.
We work well together.
Like a finely timed walk.
Not today.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Okay, here I go.
Perhaps now isn't the time.
I really don't.
This one's got your name on it.
Sehr schön, der nächste Tote.
My turn.
Between heaven and earth.
Double demon fang.
A wailing dancy of lightning. Annihilation.
Penumbra.
By the power of flame. Endurance without a
You're
cause.
no further. Double demon. I'm ready. Doubling. In an instant. Impact claw.
Okay, die Hellgang-Quill sind alle leicht. Bis zu 3 Gruppen kommen.
I can feel my power growing.
Anscheinend sind die Hellgang-Quill deswegen als normale Gegner.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way.
Heiliges Gewand.
Hey, new equipment.
Elfenkristall. Da mal rein in den Krummstarrer.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Double demon fang. Down on the ground. There.
Healing circle. Stay.
It can hide itself? Amazing! There!
Benediction.
Burn! Vacuum blade!
Free from regret.
Vacuum blade!
You'll find no mercy.
Double demon grab! Everlasting dark! Struck!
I'm grateful.
No escape!
I never miss.
Double demon grab!
Können wir es fangen? Nein, okay.
I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Shattering pieces! Captivity!
Explosion!
Everlasting dark! Double demon blade! Double demon fang!
Dance in the wind!
Vacuum blade!
Here's a healing art!
There!
First aid!
Vacuum
A
blade!
wailing banshee of
Okay, ist eingefroren.
my call!
Finde ich auch nett.
Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Double demon
Chain
fang!
between heaven and earth. Healing circle!
Vacuum
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying? Raging cascade!
Burn!
Searing flames!
Okay, here I go.
So, dann nehmen wir das nicht auseinander.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Sehr schön.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
That was a little close for comfort.
Chamäleonhaut. Passender Drop. Damals zum Zeisobgriff zurück. Halleluja, jetzt haben wir es endlich bekommen.
Don't get careless.
Can't get out of this. I'm not done. Thanks.
Sehr schön.
Double Demon Fang.
I owe you, Shion.
Healing is what my art is best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Got flyers.
I've got one. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
Now,
Double Demon.
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
Take that.
Certainly
Double
not.
Demon Fang.
Sorry to trouble you.
Hold on to your art. Here I
Come
come.
one, come all.
Take this.
Vacuum Blade. You're mine.
Take this!
No escape.
I'm on a roll.
Burn.
Can't imagine what we do without you, Linwell. Who, me? Do it. That's a little much. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
Not a chance. Double Demon Fang.
Lunar corruption. Do it.
Sehr schön.
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Ah, da vorne ist wieder ein Cerberus auf Wish bestellt. Dann füllen wir mal wieder unsere HP auf. Und Shion bekommt die schnelle Anti-Wiederherstellung und finish den bodenlose Magen. Shion hat Disziplin, sie ist alles, was sie sieht oder was für ihre Nase gestellt wird. Mehr Ernährungsregeln braucht sie nicht. Ah, ich wünschte, ich könnte so essen. Aber nein, ich nehme da doch zu.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. This one's mine.
Vacuum Blade. Vacuum Blade. No escape.
Hunting anyone?
No escape. This one's all mine. Double Demon Fang. Eat dirt.
Down on the ground!
Double Demon Fang.
Arctic waterfall.
Now we're not. Take this!
Fang den Viech mal, danke.
Fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
You're finished. Eagle Ray. Hurricane Thrust. Tear. Penumbra. Stardust.
Rotating this time.
Radiant storm.
The flame inside me cures me to be let free.
And again.
Ignite.
Lightning Monster.
Vacuum
Lightning
Blade.
descent.
Damn.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Heal. Coming through.
Sehr schön.
Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Here I come. You're mine.
Take this!
I'm not done.
By the power of flame.
Double Demon Fang.
Radiant light here.
I'll smash you!
Vacuum Blade.
On your knees.
Damn.
Radiant light here.
Vacuum Blade.
Free flame. Here. Air thrust. This one's mine.
So.
Here's the
Double
healing
Demon
art.
Fang.
Amazing.
Now we're never.
No escape.
Take this!
You're finished.
Annihilation.
Double Demon Fang.
Gravitas field. Light astral. Illuminate the night.
I'm not done.
Holy glimmer. Holy ammo.
Double Demon Fang.
Heaven and earth.
I've been hit with something.
So even a masochist has his limits.
Not feeling so great. Double Demon Fang.
Gleich das Viech auch tot.
So you clamor for my true power? Down on the ground. Now or never. I'm ready.
Sehr schön.
Kisara.
Und tot ist das Viech.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Kraftschmankerl. Ah, cool. Wie ich das jetzt erst auf, dass unsere Schritte funkeln. Ich mag solche Effekte normalerweise in Spielen. Ach. Immerhin schön, dass sie sich uns entgegenstellen wollen. Die Helgang-Quill.
Got a really bad feeling about this.
Okay, here I go.
Sorry to trouble you.
Let the marksman handle this.
Here I come. Vacuum blade.
I'll face you.
I never miss.
Seismic rupture.
Do it.
Sehr schön.
First force.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Double demon bang.
Certainly not.
Bang. You picked the wrong fight.
Need to pull my
Barrier. Double demon bang. Coming through.
So.
Now. Scarlet Inferno. Not a chance.
Heal my
Double
weary
demon
companion.
bang. River.
Der nächste wurde tot.
Say no more.
Shine radiant light.
Double demon bang.
Tempest, do it! Xion, Astral Energy, full throttle!
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive.
Thanks. You're full of surprises yourself.
Verbesserte Heilungsartes. Ah, Eifen. Einäscherungswelle. So. Dann mal weiter runter. Okay.
This might be some decent equipment.
Glücksreif.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Okay, wir sind alle Level 47. Dann mal.
I have a bad feeling about this. Water, hear my
Break this night. Tornado drive.
Not on my watch. I'll heal you all on the handshake.
Not today. Vacuum blade.
I owe you one thing. Heaven and earth.
Sorry to trouble you.
A wailing bounty of lightning.
That helps.
You're mine.
Scream bathed in blood.
Vacuum blade.
Bloody howling. Resonate with the earth.
Okay.
Time to let
Being
it rip.
interrupted.
Far enough.
There.
Can you take it? Does it hurt?
Double demon bang.
Scheiße, das wird schon als Ansturm zählen.
A chain between heaven and earth.
No dawn shall
Away!
break.
Coming through. Ha! Now.
Stirb!
An inferno.
Where are you going?
I can carve through armor.
Amazing.
Vacuum blade!
Breath of life. Heel can't get out of this.
Vacuum blade!
In your death.
Banana, let's go!
This isn't looking good.
Waterfall!
Vacuum blade!
Breath of life.
Feel my own love!
Dance in the wind!
Eat dirt!
Air thrust!
There!
Photon! Lightning condense!
Vacuum blade!
Water! Hear my voice!
I'll grind you into dust.
Okay.
Simply
Das Vieh ist gleich tot.
Lightning condense!
Double
I can handle it!
coming through! Ha! Now!
Blutausbruch.
Inferno!
Here, astral energy! Turn and handle it! Do it! Waterfall! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Und dann killen wir es mal.
Everyone's still in one piece?
Bestimmt Heilung, Phil, oder? Ja.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
I owe you one. Double demon fang!
Fall into thine own
shield from calamity.
Hear me! Legendary!
Double demon fang!
Now or never.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Hit!
Double demon fang!
So.
Eagle ray! Double demon fang!
Tempest!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
I'm not
Crossed
done!
and ready.
Start up! You're finished!
I'm ready. All yours, Kisara.
Now! You're mine!
Und der nächste ist tot. Sehr schön.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Der hat noch keinen weiteren Steuerungspunkt freigeschaltet. So, dann legen wir mal die hier.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ready and rare. Have a vacuum blade. Sonic spear.
Where are you going?
No dawn shall break this night.
We got flyers!
I've got it. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours! I'm ready! Totally!
So.
In an instant! Impact claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Start us!
Radiant winds of heaven! First
There!
Dann erlegen wir mal den letzten Bodengegner hier.
Vacuum blade! Not a chance! Negative gate! Rending you apart! It's over!
Der ist noch zu Weg hat hier, um noch irgendeinen Boostergriff einzusetzen.
I can't imagine what we do without you, Renwell. Who, me? I'm serious. You're a lifesaver.
I still got a ways to go!
Ausreichend FP gesammelt, sehr schön. Okay, auf zwei Gründe habe ich keine Lust, gleichzeitig zu kämpfen. Das ist der Wächter der Hölle mal wieder, brav da.
The design of This equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
So.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Hurricane thrust! Eat dirt!
Concentration!
Here I go!
Vergaß, ich hätte hier vorher noch.
Double demon
Here I
fang!
go! A chain between heaven and earth. That'll bring you down.
Vacuum blade!
Down on the ground. The alignment.
Double demon fang!
Amazing. Not in your dreams.
Double demon fang!
Down on the ground.
By the power of the great orb, illuminate the dark.
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alphen. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Here I come!
Du wirst hier nicht weggetan aus Alphen.
Dance in the wind. Cover. Air thrust.
You're
No
finished!
dawn shall break this night.
Carve through all lanes!
Glacial spear. Pure
This
evil.
one's all mine!
Down on the ground.
Freeze blaster.
Here!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Vacuum
It
blade!
looks like you got this one covered.
Okay.
Vacuum blade!
Lightning bolt.
There!
Thunder blade.
Elucidating vacuum blade!
Rotating
There! Hurricane thrust!
Shattering pieces.
Mirage!
Heal. Let the marksman
Double
handle
demon fang!
Scheiße, ein bisschen zu spät.
You're mine!
Where are you going?
Ignite!
Banana, let's go! Let me free you of your radiant pain! Out of back into a whirling
Vacuum blade!
by the
There!
power of war!
You're mine!
Radiant
I'm nearly done for.
Don't mind if I do!
Radiant light. Force of regeneration.
No escape!
Regenerate.
Coyote hit top!
Fury!
I'm in your deck, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You've got
Okay.
Coming through!
So, dann eben mal dieses
Now!
mystische Arte.
Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
You're mine! Heal! Stardust!
Lightning orb!
No
Pierce
escape!
evil! Raging
Hurricane thrust!
pain!
not be forgotten.
Freeze blaster!
Here I
A
come!
whirling struggle!
I'm not done! You're
Now!
Rinwell.
Sehr schön.
Radiant Genesis!
These bad guys really don't mess around.
Okay. Die Heuschrecke umgehen wir mal. Ach, juhu.
Man, I'm famished.
Okay. Die Heuschrecke umgehen wir auch erstmal fürs Erste. Überlegen erstmal den Krummstab und die hier lang will.
Feeling about this?
I shall ensure you survive this.
Mega ray! Annihilation! Mega ray! I'm ready!
In a
Careful!
bind.
It has the mega butterfly!
The flame
you
inside
going?
me yearns to be raw! Double demon fang!
Lightning orb! Raging cascade! By the power! Do it!
Doubly!
Erstmal die kleinen.
Instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Finally timed.
Hold on to your armor! Here I come!
Eat dirt!
By the power of water!
Double
Tap it
demon
down!
fang!
By the power of
I'm ready!
Sehr schön.
Blow them away!
I'm
Not a
losing
chance!
wall. Power
No,
malevolent!
double demon fang! Double demon fang!
Illuminate the dark!
Now coming through! Ha!
Die Schwachen sind weg. Und nur der Starke. Oder der, was ist stark? Er ist halt ein Tank.
Dance in the wind!
No further.
Burn in hell!
Lunar
Now you see what I can do.
Let's
god! Raising you high! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! I'm not done! Regenerate! I owe you one!
You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on us, Wolverine. Burn in hell! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Outstanding form.
I don't feel like my usual self. Are you alright? Let me handle this one.
So sorry to disappoint you.
Far enough! I can carve through armor! Coming through!
Okay.
Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a
Dueling!
hit.
In an
Puh.
instant! Impact Claw!
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
Okay, wir haben hier noch einen Bosskampf vor uns. Dann mal rein und hoffe, ich gebe mir dann Schnellreisepunkt.
What do you think this place was for?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No. They appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedure somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danon, or rather, Renin bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
Dann mal rein.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
Ja? Wir können das sehen.
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
It's no ordinary zoo. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself! All bets are off when it comes to this thing. Take this! On there! Hurricane Force! Burn in hell!
Hold on to your arms. Here I come.
Hurricane Force!
Can't get out of this.
Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
Wall to shield
from calamity.
Hurricane Thrust!
Barrier. Its head is a sweet point. We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
Hurricane
There you go. Don't let up.
Hurricane You're mine! You're mine! Burn!
A whirling
Nothing gets by me.
I can carve through armor.
burning strike. Now, water. Hear my call. It looks like you got this one covered.
Okay. Der geht aber irgendwie leicht. Bisher.
Sleep now.
Vacuum blade!
I never miss. I'll be saving this one.
Ich habe schon gespoilert und habe dann schon, wer der Final Bossgegner ist. Und naja. Ich freue mich nicht auf die Final Bossgegner.
Too late to bow out. I'm not looking to get our tails handed to us. That's exactly why.
Thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer than you let on.
Take this! The fluidity of your mutants are simply incredible.
Don't mind if I do.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Here's the evil.
Don't suffer inside.
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Okay, wir haben ihn fast öfter schon besiegt.
Now we're not. Take this!
I'm ready. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Oh, violent
You're mine.
Hear my call.
No dawn shall break
Double
this
demon
night.
fang.
Hurricane glacial spear. Here's evil.
Hurricane thrust.
This'll come in handy. This one's mine.
Take this.
That'll bring you down.
Negative gate. Burn in hell.
Let's go. Lightning blood.
Rending you a bloody howling.
Holy land.
You're mine.
Came between heaven and earth.
Thrilling
A
sport.
wailing banshee of lightning.
Okay.
A whirling struggle. Hear my call. Winds of heaven. First force. In here.
Das läuft bisher ja gut.
Resonate with the earth.
I'm all stuffed up. Oh, violent Carve now. Bloody. I can do it all day. Lunar corruption.
Take this.
Shine. Radiant light.
Hurricane thrust.
Regeneration.
They're not playing around. Defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck.
Retreat from this battle.
Retreat? I would never.
Hurricane thrust.
Negative gate.
Gleich haben wir noch das letzte Viertel übrig. Der Boss ist irgendwie langweilig.
This isn't looking good.
Where are you going? Now bloody howling.
You picked the wrong fight.
Here, let me help.
Double demon fang.
Lightning.
Take this.
I won't give up.
Hurricane, stay away.
Nein, Shion, du stehst wieder auf.
My friend.
Raging storm.
Down on the ground. I'll smash you. Rotating gear.
Hurricane thrust.
Soaring blast.
Tear. Hurricane thrust.
Tornado drive.
Outstanding form.
Elusive deity.
You're mine. It's gonna attack.
Right, watch out.
Force of regeneration. Regenerate. Allow me to help you.
This one is almost in the bag.
I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad you're on up, Sophie.
Hurricane thrust. No. Can't end here.
I couldn't make it in time.
Scheiße.
Pieces! Attack us!
Not done yet.
Fehlt natürlich Heilung. So. Was ich irgendwie schade finde, ist, dass man dieses Testspiel nicht mit allen spielen kann, weil die frühen Testspiele konnte da konnte man bis zu 4 Spielern spielen. Wobei das bei Terra ja ein bisschen redundant wäre, mit 4 Spielern zu spielen, dann eher mit 2 wäre es nur sinnvoller.
Armor won't save you! Imbued its vanquished soul with fire!
Hurricane thrust. Tear. Hurricane thrust. Hurricane thrust. Tear this song.
So.
Take this.
That move.
Here comes the big one.
Here's evil.
Double demon fang.
No dawn shall
Here. Tunnel. By the power of the wind.
It's in your hands
Too much.
Now you see what I can do!
Scheiße, war das Omega-Elixier. Obwohl. Nein, ich weiß nicht ersetzen.
This is my fault.
Hurricane thrust.
Hear my call.
Tear. Hurricane thrust.
Still got some fight.
Feel my really
Hurricane thrust.
Wind astrology.
Deny! Another incantation ruined.
Sehr schön. Und er ist besiegt. War irgendwie leicht der Bosskampf. Es am Ende hat dann versucht, Schaden zu machen.
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
Yep.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
Renas Biologie.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting. But I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
Dann mal weiter. Warte. Wir haben immer noch keinen Schnellheitspunkt erhalten. Ah, aber hier ist eine Schatztruhe mit Ananas-Gelee. Sehr schön. Und hier ist nichts. Dann mal weiter runter. Okay.
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Ich speichere erstmal ab.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
Ah. Sehr schön. Da sind wir da hingekommen, wo ich hinkommen wollte. Zurück zum Eingang. Weil das heißt, jetzt kann ich mich wegteleportieren und jetzt in die Welt zurückkehren. Ah! Weil jetzt reisen wir erstmal irgendwo hin, wo wir rasten können, weil ich denke mal, dass wir eine Stunde vergangen sein soll während unser Abenteuer da drin.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Und ruhen uns mal wieder aus. Ich glaube, ich werde dann einfach mal ein paar Nebenquests machen und farmen während und XP farmen während Streampause, falls ich Bock haben sollte.
I wonder if you're as soft as you look.
Oh.
I came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised.
Wir machen nochmal Grillhähnchen. Und reden auf mit Dua, lieben.
Care if I hang out for a while? You want some?
Well, I'll be. I'm not accustomed to such offers, but I'll gladly partake. It's quiet tonight, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think there are even any Zoogles lurking around for once. Is this one of those times where people would start playing music?
My, have our talks sparked an interest in such arts?
I wouldn't go that far. But from what I've seen, there's a lot more to life than just swinging swords and getting into fights all the time.
You wouldn't have gone without that knowledge for so long, had we Renans not pillaged your planet. Words cannot express how sorry I feel.
300 years of bad blood is too much to lay on one person's feet. That's something a man I admired once said.
I appreciate the sentiment. I pray that once all of this fighting is over, you'll be able to finally find a purpose for yourself, other than simply fighting.
You know, it's strange. I haven't given much thought about what I'm actually going to do with my life once our quest is all over. The only thing I've ever been good at in life is swinging my sword around and hitting things.
Then perhaps it's time for you to begin to contemplate what else you wish to do in life.
Aside from fighting... I guess you've got things like your music and antique collecting to look forward to after all.
Well, I'm sure you have other interests as well. From what I can tell, you seem to be rather interested in weaponry and Renan machinery, yes?
I'm only interested in weapons when it comes to how easy they are to use. And as for technology, I don't know a damn thing about it.
If you have the interest, you can always learn. Being able to understand and create technology that supports and improves lives is always valuable.
I'm not sure I'm cut out for studying. You're right, there's stuff I wouldn't mind knowing more about, but...
That was merely a hypothetical example. My point is that sometimes you can find the answer in the things that you like and already do.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, I know. If we're talking about things I like, what if I tried opening a spicy food restaurant?
Not bad. Although your customer base may be limited.
I feel bad making you my life coach when I originally just wanted to drink together.
Think nothing of it. It is the least I owe you. My life wouldn't be what it is today had you and your friends not come to Vicente. In fact, I think I may owe you all more than I could ever hope to... Alfin?
Oh. Er ist eingeschlafen. So, ihr Lieben, South Compan. Was als feindliche Beziehung zwischen einem Lord und einem ehemaligen Sklaven begann, hat zu einer engen Freundschaft entwickelt. Jetzt hat er endlich sein K.O.-Schutz erhalten. Halleluja.
I suppose we should call it a day.
Wir haben jetzt mit Durlieben trinken bis umfallen. Knüpfe starkes Band mit Durlieben und werde zum Zechbruder des einstigen Lords.
Once we finish eating, we should get going.
Yep. Mit den Gesprächen am Lagerfeuer kann man mit jedem Gruppenmitglied Mystikwappen. So, dann werten wir mal das Mystikwappen auf. Okay, das kann man auch nicht machen, weil wir noch keinen erlösten Augapfel haben. Aber sehr schön. Fashionista. Shion achtet immer darauf, nur das feinste Zubehör zu tragen, das sich für Gold kaufen kann. Und die bewundernden Blicke geben ihr recht.
Whoa, this is amazing.
You always get excited when you find something good.
We should hurry and get this stuff processed.
So. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich auf Skill leveln werde oder nicht. Ich werde vielleicht auf Skill paar Sidequests machen oder nicht, falls ich gelevelt haben sollte oder so. Da wollte ich bis zu einem Warp-Punkt gehen, dass ich jederzeit zurück kann zu den Storystellen, wo wir waren. Dann mal adios. Bis zum nächsten Part.